Hello, everybody. Let me just a second. Forgot to take away this. Okay, so everyone can see me, and then you can also see that we have new roll up QPR ProcessAnalyzer process grade features with unbeatable ROI, and then the other one for the conference. Okay, so we're here today, QPR ProcessAnalyzer 2019.5. Okay, so I'm your host. My name is Irene. So I'm here with the presenters of today. Sitting next to me, we have Demo.
Yes, hello everybody, and greetings from the big process mining conference this week. So I'm happy to tell more about the new functionality in QPR ProcessAnalyzer.
Yeah, we can talk about it just a bit.
Yes, we will.
And then we have Olli.
Hello, Olli Hervori, a process analyzer product manager. Welcome to the webinar.
Yeah, and as always, Olli will share with us at the end of the webinar the new features coming up for the next release. So without further ado, let's get started. So let me just turn off my webcam. So like I said today, we're going through QPR ProcessAnalyzer 2019.5. So if you have any questions, feedback, let us know in the chat box or question box. Just leave your comments. We're more than happy to go through them. And then, as I said, QPR ProcessAnalyzer is within our QPR Business Operating Systems process mining intelligence part. So before we jump to the new features, would like to share with us what you have learned from the International Conference for Process Mining?
Yes, so you can just put the webcam on.
Okay.
Put that there. So I'm gonna, So we were there. QPR was there as one member party in this international conference of process mining, and it was super exciting event in Germany, and there was all the gurus in the field, Wim van der Aals, the research academic leader, and then Mark Keremans from Gartner, and then all the major vendors. And it was really nice to see that companies are looking for more and more for the process mining, but also looking for this extended set of functionalities that this QPR is offering, including this kind of ability to model the to-be processes and also do the performance management and metrics. And we were really happy to have all the key functionality. And then, of course, we little bit made a pre-release a couple of days ago already telling this case level prediction and the clustering and the use of the machine learning, and that was really good. But all in all, the event in Germany was really exciting. There was a lot of people there, and we are clearly seeing the growth of the process mining at this moment. All right.
Okay, it's good to hear that process mining is getting more and more popular. So I'll just make a demo presenter, and then you can start like introducing us to the new features and improvements.
Okay. So you can all see my screen, yes. Okay, so I'm going to tell you today about 3 new features that we have been adding, and 2 of them are major big improvements. They are, as you see here, they are the enhanced BPMN feature, which lets you to do custom visualizations together with the KPI data. So you can fix the layout. I'll come to that. So enhanced BPMN, totally new functionality. And then this super interesting machine learning stuff, the case level predictions. So that's based on the machine learning. And I'm going to show you how to use the functionality. It is super easy to use. So enhanced BPMN, case level prediction, totally new stuff added to QPR ProcessAnalyzer. And then as the third, our traditional super heavily used ChartView component ChartView is now available as such as a component to the custom dashboards. So this helps speeds up building the dashboards with more complex components inside. So ChartView is now available. It has been available as a view for a long time, but now it's available as a component. Three things: BPMN, case law predictions, and the new ChartView. So, and feel free to put in the questions as usual into this chat. Okay, BPMN. So what you can do with this tool? So you can do the custom visualizations, fixing the diagram, and then you can enhance the BPMN diagrams, and you can analyze the parallel lead times. Okay, that's what the text says, but let me jump directly into the product itself. So you see the new nice blue colors of the ProcessAnalyzer 19.5, and here we have the enhanced BPM button. So we'll just click on here, and we'll get the traditional automatically discovered process model here, and then what we have on this side is this BPMN, enhanced BPMN environment. So in this picture that I have here, there is one fundamental challenge when we communicate this to very many employees. The thing is that whenever you add or remove some of the activity boxes, or when the model is enhanced so that we get new data, new activities into the model, the format keeps on changing. And also, if we have a certain amount of cases, let's say in one region, in Chicago, and a certain amount in Dallas, the layout of this flowchart is always changing, because that's the whole idea of process mining. But now for communication purposes, we would like to fix the layout. And that is now totally possible in QPR ProcessAnalyzer, and we use a traditional, very well received BPMN standard format. So for example, if I want to make a visualization with sales order created, that is the first step, and then I'll just take the, let's say, the invoice created. So now I have a simple flow chart showing sales order created and invoice created. But what is now the big thing is that I also display these KPIs on top of this BPMN. So it shows you that the duration is 10 days, 16 hours as a median between these two activity boxes. So this is a big thing when you think about communicating for hundreds or thousands of employees the KPI data. Now you can fix the layout in this BPMN and then communicate it using this particular illustration. And it's not all. We can also manage the parallel activities in a very good way. So like the purchase order created, which is taking place over here. So we can add the purchase order created into this sales order model, and there we kind of we see that let me see. Okay, right. So we have this purchase order created here, and then we'll put the other end here. So now we see that whenever we go directly, it's 10 days, but when we go through the purchase order, it's 25 days, the median duration. So this also acts as a very good analysis tool, particularly for the parallel execution of these cases. And as this is XML, the BPMN, so we support all these BPMN components, gateways, parallel gateways, and other gateways. So you can really build the sort of the consistent BPMN model and show the KPIs on top of that. So this is a improvement that many customers have been asking from the process mining vendors to get a solution for this, and this is now sort of a state-of-the-art solution that the vendors offer, and it's of course in QPR ProcessAnalyzer the possibility to use BPMN as the layout and the diagram style, and then show the KPIs on top of that. Okay. I know that this can be further customized whenever there are like customer specific needs. But maybe we go to the next feature. Yes. If you have questions, you can just put to the text. All right. Then case level predictions. So case level prediction is over here, and that is now the idea and the possibility to harness machine learning into the QPR ProcessAnalyzer to help you understand what is going to happen in the future. Okay, let me just remove these filters that I made beforehand so that we get a fresh start. Oh, maybe I show a little bit PowerPoint too. So this is a normal PowerPoint slide deck. You're gonna see this for the BPMN. There was an illustration and adding the KPIs and the amounts of the cases to the illustration. So that was my comment to you. So you have an existing BPMN diagram. Just upload that with the upload button to your ProcessAnalyzer illustration, and you see the KPIs right away. So case level predictions. Here. With this, what you can do, you can predict the outcome of any open case, like, for example, sales order, purchase order, service ticket. And basically, for example, you can predict the success of the on-time delivery of a customer order. Every company that we know who is, for example, in manufacturing or project deliveries, they have this on-time delivery target. Some of them who are really good may have 99% on-time delivery, but in some cases, like construction projects, you may have like a 50% it's delivered on time. Now, with machine learning helping the process mining, we can now predict whether any individual order, customer order, will be delivered on time or not. Or this goes actually to any case you are analyzing. It could be the purchase order that you make, or it can be whatever internal production order process. So then you can react to these cases that seem to fail and fix the issues because they actually take place. So how do we do that? Let me show the 3 steps in the product that I first showed just here. So step number 1, select the cases to be used as a training set. So here, select cases for which the prediction is made. So we have a lot of cases in the process mining model. The completed cases will be used as training set. And then we will gonna predict what is going to happen to those who are open at the moment. Like if you have students in the university, all of the students that have been in the university and either completed the studies or just stopped studying, they are the sort of the training set, and the current students are the ones where we want to make the prediction. So here we have a sales order model, and we want to see whether the delivery is going to happen before the confirmed delivery date. So now we want to have a training set and the prediction set. So select the cases for which the prediction is made. I will make the prediction for those who have not yet got the delivery at all. So the cases that I want to get the prediction are those that I'm excluding the ones who have delivery. So I will be left with the ones who don't have the delivery yet. Okay, so these cases don't have the delivery yet. Then what we have here on the other window, select a feature which occurrences I want to predict. So I want to predict whether the delivery takes place before the confirmed delivery date. So first I select only these 2 event types. And then I see that, okay, for 11% of the cases, the delivery date is confirmed to be something, but the delivery takes place afterwards. So now I want to predict what are the cases that will have this problem in this set. So I only include these cases, and now it's doing the machine learning, building the model, and based on the machine learning model, here we will see the list of the cases. And in this case, there's going to be 230 cases that the system predicts that they will be late. The delivery of these cases will be late. So there was a very big amount of cases here. Actually, there is 2,652 cases in total that are like not completed yet. And for these 2,600 cases, the computer is saying that 230 cases, which is about 9% of the cases, will experience the problem that they will be delivered late. So here we have case level prediction, and I'm so happy I was even able to present this in a graphical way to you. And now, of course, how do we use this in practice is that we embed this into the real-time data loading. So whether you load the data on hourly basis or daily basis, whenever you get the new data, you make the prediction what will be the problematic ones, and you make that list available to the people in charge of the process. So, for example, these cases may come from certain regions. So maybe you send the list to the region team leaders that in your area, these 7 cases are problematic ones. Then people react on those, and then you get more events, and then maybe the likelihood and the prediction that it will go late will go down. So they drop off from the list for tomorrow. So you can really utilize all the existing information that is available from the process to predict what is happening in the future. So you can consider that as you have a lot of teams working with these tickets, and then you have some super guru with 10 years of 10 years of knowledge about how the process goes. So very experienced user, 10 years of experience of how the process goes. So now you get the information of that person for those teams who may have like new people who don't know all the details or all the possibilities. So that's kind of the way to do so. You get the full understanding of what's happening in your business, and then you let the people who are in charge of the first line to get that information. Okay, this is the case level prediction feature. Any comments? Irene, do you find this fascinating?
I think it's cool, and then I don't know about now, but maybe it would be nice to do like analysis on this data as well, like maybe root cause analysis or some other analysis.
Definitely, definitely. So we can also further analyze what are the problems there, but this is really case data. So Olli, you want to say something about the machine learning stuff that is running under the hood in this?
Yeah, so in practice, we use one advanced machine learning and statistical library in .NET to actually enable this prediction functionality. And well, it's a very generic library. It can be used for many use cases. Actually, here what you see is only one, and in future we will use the prediction functionality much more. I'm sure of that.
Yes.
We have a question. So
Okay.
There's an attendee like wants to know. So what is the link with these case level prediction and
Yes.
the on-time in full attribute?
Very good question. So the way how I selected this feature, you can select different ways. So let me remove this filter that I created. So I'm still making the prediction for the cases that are not completed, but I can do this. Selection by using many different ways. So I was doing it from the flowchart, but I can also, for example, take the duration analysis or profiling analysis. So if I have an on-time in full attribute, for example, the happy customer. So now I want to predict whether this customer will be happy or not. So if I have a happy customer, yes or no, now let me take the no cases. So there is this amount of cases that are not happy based on the formula that this case attribute has. So now, or based on the customer satisfaction survey. So now I include these non-happy customers, and now this prediction that we get into this screen, it's like doing the prediction over there, and then we get, so now there is this 2 pages worth of something like 370 cases. So now these are the cases that are predicted to be non-happy. So that is the way how the system works. So you can predict any outcome you have in the model. You can you can predict any case attribute value, or if you don't have that, you can just simply go into the duration analysis. And from the duration analysis, you can, for example, choose very, very, very long cases. Let's say that we have certain cases that are taking a super long time. And now when we select those cases, then it runs the prediction into this screen. And now let's see, does it predict any case to take this much time? Yeah, there are certain cases that are predicted to take this much time. So that is a very generic feature. You can use the prediction to predict whatever feature you have in the model. Also, if you have a on-time in full feature. Okay, yeah, you got it. Yeah, I was just checking the comment over there. All right, time is running. Machines are doing the learning and the intelligence, and we are jumping into the next feature. But this case level prediction, I encourage you to test that. So now, looking at the third thing, sorry, of course, the PowerPoint. Let me see. The PowerPoint had a bit of text. So it has these steps, 1, 2, 3, how you select the cases as a training set, select the feature you want to predict, and then you get the result. Okay, ChartView available as a component. Maybe I could show this. Let's see what we have. So it is a super flexible tool, and now it's available as a pre-built component. So basically, in this dashboard designer, you can just click on the chart view and get your own chart views over here. That's the simplicity of the feature. So why not jump into the product and show it to you? So we go to the dashboard designer, and then let's just create, I'm gonna select my own dear folder so that I can create a nice view here. If this is let me give a nice name for the view. It's the 0.5 release webinar 203. Okay. And it's over here, and it's totally empty. So I obviously take the process analyzer component into my dashboard, and then what else I want to see here? Maybe I put that down later. But then I take the chart view here. The chart view as a component. So let's just move it over there. We already got a nice graph, and then let's just put this third one position like here. So now we are all done, all set for the new dashboard. I'm gonna stop the editing mode, and once I do that, we can then simply select what we want to see in these dashboard in these chart views. So now I'm running the actual dashboard, and now let's just decide that what do we want to see in both of these dashboards. Let me put this one over here. So we can select, for example, for the first one, since I like the donut chart, let's put that there. So we have donut chart, and actually I want to base in not the starting and ending time, but let's take a case attribute value, for example, the supplier. So now I have the case amounts by the suppliers. Cool, that's there. And then for the other one, it's a case count. So why not try the, let's say, the case duration. So you see we have pre-built KPI measures already, which you can select, and there's a lot of options in each of those. And then we also have this custom KPI possibility. But now let me just go to the case duration, and now we have the average duration over here. So this is now my fabulous 19.5 release webinar dashboard that I have created using this ChartView component. So ChartView lets you very easily put whatever KPI you want into the dashboard. All right, that was the ChartView component over there. So maybe we talk about 19.6.
Yes, Olli, would you like to comment?
Okay, yes, I have the feature over here. I think my mistake, I'm missing one feature. Oh, it doesn't let me to write it. Okay, well, let's just talk about that. Okay, Olli.
Yeah, well, there are two new features. The other one is there in the slide, but the other one is missing. So, all right, first of all, this calculated case and event attributes editor. So there will be editor in the web user interface where you can edit these calculated case and event attributes. So also add new ones and delete and that kind of things. And well, calculated attributes are very useful. So you can put your usually needed information there, and for example, then there is less need for ETL activities, as you can calculate things on the fly directly to the model and then edit them easily. And also it helps to improve performance when you pre-calculate some things there, and they are then already there. But all right, that is one. And then another great thing, we will fully renew our filtering functionality, and we'll have a renewed advanced filtering there, and the logic is there that then all the visualization, all the analysis and presentation objects will work the same. So you can make filters from any presentation objects there, and well, it will then work more intuitive way, as there are no separate control and analysis window, but only analysis that work similarly. And well, it is then well also more versatile, enables new kinds of filterings to be made. Yeah.
I have my personal comment on the name of that feature. So we have been thinking that how should we call it, since you can already do this kind of filtering from your dashboard components But there are certain situations where when you do the filtering, you can do filtering everywhere, but there are certain things that currently you cannot filter over here so that the filter change goes back to, for example, this flow chart. So what I say that this new filtering mechanism has an additional benefit that it allows you to do the dashboard filtering in any one of your dashboard windows. You can have like 10 different windows here, donuts and whatsoever visible, and you can go to whatever window and do those filterings, and they will all reflect the changes. So this is like really that kind of BI dashboard filter where you can drill down in whatever way you want. Okay.
So we all look forward to the next release. Then you can already register for the release webinar in this link. You can also receive the link in the email I'll be sending you later today. So we also have this, if you're interested in machine learning and QPR ProcessAnalyzer, you should definitely check out QPR Conference 2019, Process Mining and Business Optimization. And Teemu, you will be one of the keynote speaker talking about machine learning.
Yes, we are very happy to have this ongoing relationship and cooperation with the Aalto University in Finland, and we have they have arranged this this guy, actually I think is he from Netherlands, or actually I'm not sure, but Alexander Jung is going to be one of the keynote speakers about machine learning, combining machine learning and process mining, and I'm gonna do some presentation together with him. But this 17th of September, it's going to be a day fully packed with end customer presentations about process mining, business optimization, how these things work in practice, what are the pitfalls to avoid, and what are the benefits that you can expect to get after working several years with our products per customer. So there's going to be a lot of customer presentations, and the 18th, which is the Wednesday, is going to be more like the user group day, when QPR is telling about the new functionalities and features and best practices. Also, our partners and customers are interactively joining those workshop style meetings where we go through and help each other to be even more successful with process mining and business optimization. So in Helsinki, Hilton Strand, we're gonna be there, estimating like 200 people to be there this year, and please book that, reserve the seat with the link.
Yeah. So as our customers and partners, you can already reserve your seat complimentarily. Yeah.
Yes, it's part of of your relationship.
Okay, so I guess we are closing the webinar for today. I would like to thank you everyone for participating, and thank you the presenters for showing us the new features and giving us update on the development of the QPR ProcessAnalyzer features. So I guess we will see you in about 1.5 months' time for the next release.
Yeah.
Thank you all, and have a great summer.
Yes, thank you. Thanks.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Bye.